Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the Jasper Wildcats back in Southern Indiana Athletic Conference play, taking on the North High Huskies. It's a logjam at the top of the conference. Jasper, Castle, North, Mater Dei, and Central all at 4-2 on the season. As we play late here in the campaign, Jasper coming off a win over Castle, 3-2-9 on Tuesday night. The Wildcats will send Cole Trevino to the mound tonight against Bryce Minton of Evansville North. Should be a good one. We'll step aside and we'll have the first pitch from Alvin C. Rooksor Field right after this.
This is Tony Ubelar, Ubelar Toyota in Jasper. Toyota announces a new certified used vehicle program. Now vehicles up to 10 years old with 125,000 miles are silver certified. Cars up to 6 years old with 85,000 miles are gold certified. That means more great certified Toyotas for you to choose from. All with additional factory warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and a stringent multi-point quality inspection, like usual. Ask about a gold or silver certified used Toyota from Ubelar Toyota in Jasper today.
Before we kick off today's game, I would like to direct your attention to the home plate area, where we have a very special presentation to make. Tuesday's extra inning win over Castle marked a historic milestone for Jasper baseball coach Terry Gobert, as he accomplished the remarkable achievement of reaching his 900th win. An illustrious career spanning 36 years, Coach Gobert not only has molded exceptional athletes, but has also instilled values of discipline, teamwork, and perseverance in each player that has crossed his path. His dedication to the sport and unwavering commitment to excellence have paved the way for countless victories and unforgettable moments on the field. But beyond the wins and losses, Coach Gobert has been a mentor. He has been a role model and a source of inspiration for generations of athletes. His passion for the game is infectious, and his impact extends far beyond the baseball diamond. So please join us in congratulating Coach Gobert on this incredible milestone. Let's give him a round of applause that echoes throughout Rooksor Field, honoring his outstanding achievements and thanking him for everything he has done for our team, for our school, and for the sport of baseball. Congratulations, Coach, on win number 900. Here's to many more victories in the future.
Welcome back to Rooksor Field. Cats lock horns with the North High Huskies tonight, and Cole Trevino will be on the mound for the Wildcats. He is 2-0 with a 1.36 ERA. This will be his second start and fifth appearance in 10 1/3 innings. He has given up 9 hits, 2 runs, all 2 earned. Struck out 14 and walked 3. His last outing, a very good one, bailed the Cats out in that Central game as he went 1 2/3 of no-hit, no-run baseball, and also pitched very well in that championship game of the Jasper Invitational. Went 4 2/3 of 6-hit, 1-run baseball after the Cats got down to Valpo 5-0, came in and gave the Cats a chance to win. He'll be backed by Will Wallace in left. In center field, Braden Giesler. Jack Levin will play right field. A.J. Holzman, Braden Giesler. Andrew Noblet in the infield for the Wildcats. Behind the plate will be Tyler Atkins. Yeah, Wallace is playing first, I should say. Wallace at first with Trevino on the hill. Cole Decker gets in for the Huskies. He's an Indiana commit, drops down a bunt, and he fouls it off. Decker again headed to Indiana. His brother in the Dodgers organization. This one chopped back to the mound. Bobbled by Trevino. He'll pick it up, throw on, and got Decker by a half a step. Thomas Hobbick is in left field. Drew Lichtenberg, third baseman, gets in. Wind blowing out a little bit toward left center field. Just a beautiful day for baseball, turning into a beautiful night. And the heat wave swept through here, and that's always welcome. Cats at home tomorrow against Edgewood in the start of the Hall of Fame Classic. We'll play Dwenger Saturday at 11 and Bar Reeve at 5:45 on Saturday. Hopefully keep the rain away tomorrow and Saturday. The 1-1, this one fouled off first base side. Again, that log jam at the top of the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. This is a big one in that conference race right here. Just another week left. Cats will have Lincoln and Harrison next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. The Harrison game's a makeup game. 2-2 the count now to Lichtenberg. Plateward called strike outside corner. That's strike 3. So two away, I should say, for the Cats defensively. Trevino always out of the stretch. Brings the first pitch across the plate, and it's lined into center off the bat of Gabe Wilkie. Gets by Giesler, and Wilkie will be able to go to second base. So the air allows Wilkie to get into second now. He's a 2-out base runner, and Jeremy Jones will use a courtesy runner out at second base. Bradley Yunker will run. Yunker gets in, chops it on the ground towards Holzman at third. He's going to come over the top and throw to Wallace to get their man. No harm done on the air. We played a half, no score. Jasper and North. We're back with more after this.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music!
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Back at the ballpark, Braden Giesler will lead things off for the Cats. No score, bottom half of the first. Giesler, Noblet, and Brosmer, the scheduled hitters for the Wildcats against pitcher Bryce Mitten of Evansville North. Of course, Tuesday night, Terry Gilbert picked up his 900th career coaching win. He's on the coaching line at third. Jeff Zink down at first. First pitch of the bottom of the first, sails low, 1-0. Renfro, Decker, and Baggett in the outfield. Lichtenberg, Hebner, Brooks Carroll, Little, and Wilkie is behind the plate for the Huskies. The 1-0 to Giesler, pushed outside and high. 2-0. Third baseman Lichtenberg even with the bag and off the line. Giesler takes this one a tad high. Huskies in the all green. (3-0) to Giesler. Walked him on 4 straight pitches, not even close. And the Cats have their leadoff man on for Andrew Noblet. Cats would like to play from ahead in one of these games. Like in these bigger games against better teams, they've fallen behind and for the most part able to come back. Noblet squares the bunt, pulls the bat back. 5 straight balls hurled by Mitten so far in this one. Mitten a high pause, throws over, nearly threw it down the right field line. Little 6'4", he can pull him down. Bunce out in front of the mound, Mitten off with it. Throws on to first base and able to cut down Noblet as the ball, the glove, and Noblet's face all arrived at the same time. Sacrifice, though, successful. That's good. One away for Braxton Brosmer, the Wildcat shortstop. Wildcats, just like the Huskies, have a man in scoring position in the first inning. Curveball, 0-1. Swings at a breaking ball, 0-2. One away, runner at second. Cole Trevino, the starting pitcher, on deck. Mitten jumps back toward second base. You don't have to throw back there. North with one away against the Cats here. Mitten comes home. Brosmer hits it foul, right field side. He'll try the 0-2 again. Can they throw back? Gutgsell out at second. North, they use the pitch comm. They call their pitches into the catcher, and he relays them. This one rifled back. To interrupt that, we'll send some of our audio into the catcher's mask. Some cartoons or something. The 0-2. This one chopped down the third base line, backhanded by Lichtenberg. He'll fire to first base. Got him. Nice play by Lichtenberg. Just kept it in the infield. Had plenty of time to make the play, and Gutgsell with the play right in front of him had to stay there at second base. Cole Trevino gets in, chance to drive that run in here in the bottom of the first inning. Trevino ready. Pitch in for a strike. Oh, 1. Mm. 1-1. Barely missed. Two and one to Trevino. Runner at second. Mitten comes home. Fastball misses inside. Holzman on deck. Cats play here in the bottom of the first with a runner at second. Gutgsell walks sack to second. Brosmer grounded out. Trevino on a hitter's count 3-1 here against Mitten, the right-hander. Brings it home. Cut on and missed. Big healthy cut, and it's 3-2. Huskies. Defense ready. Mitten to Trevino. chased one out of the zone, and he is tagged for the strikeout. Cats get a base runner, but they do not score. We have played through one, no score. North and Jasper were back with more after this. Back at the ballpark as we head to the second, Hebner, Little, and Carroll, the scheduled hitters against Trevino. Gave up a hit. Runner advances second. That was it. This one fouled back violently into the screen, and it's 0-1. Huskies in that 4A sectional, they'll play Castle in their opening game down there in that 5-team event. Always interesting, the 0-1. They can say what they want, but they're glad the Wildcats are out of there. 1-1. Wasn't good in the first few years for Jasper, but later on, Jasper was good. This one popped up into shallow right, nobbled at the cut of the grass. The wind blows it back in the infield, and he makes the play. So Lytle, the first baseman, gets in. Hammer breaking ball, strike one. Trevino gets it and throws it, not much time between. Jeremy Jones, the head coach, on the coaching line at third. The 0-1 pitches outside. 1-1. USI player then did a good job at Bossy, got their field looking good and had them competitive, and then took the North job when it came open. This one fouled right back, and that's coming back off the fence. Thank goodness Judd is short. That got right to the fence. The 1-2. This one hammered up the middle. Brosmer dives for it. It's into center field for a one-out single. Second hit of the game for the Huskies. And with one out, Brooks Carroll climbs in. Carroll, a sophomore. He's got good lineage. His dad's a head coach at the University of Evansville. He's just a sophomore. Wes Carroll, his dad. Jamie was his uncle. Big leaguer. Yeah. – 1-0. Carroll up on the plate. This is a strike. 1-1 to Carroll. They hold the runner on against Carroll. Trevino fires one over to first base. The 1-1 to Carroll. He rifles it into right field, hits behind the runner, and the Huskies have traffic on the bases at first and second with one man gone here in the top of the second inning. Lytle at second, Carroll at first. Minton, the pitcher, gets in. This one fouled away by Minton, the starting pitcher. Oh, and 1. Cats have the double play opportunity in front of them. The 0-1 curveball, strike 2. Minton wants that one, and he's out on the mound. 0-2, first and second for North. This one hammered into the North bullpen up and over the fence. Oh, and 2. Pitch on the way. This one hit on the ground. Noblet ranges over towards his left on to Brosmer. Back to first base. Not in time. They get the force out at second base. That ball took Noblet again to the other side of the second base bag. 2 away. Fielder's choice. Bag at the right fielder. Kranick will run at first for the pitcher. This one ripped into left center field for a base hit, and the Huskies take a 1-0 lead as the 9-0 hitter Baggett lines sharply into left center field, chasing home Lytle. Craddock stops at second base, 4th hit of the game for North. Decker climbs in, left-handed hitter, leadoff man, bounced back to the mound earlier. He's dangerous, takes a hard-biting breaking ball for a strike. Oh, 1, low, blocked by Atkins. One delivery. Ball popped up. Left field. Going back on it is Hobbick. Wins pushing it away from him. 1 run will score. They will stop the second at third base. And it's 2-0 Knights on the double to left field that just tailed away from Hobbick out there. So a 2 RBI double. Or 1 RBI double, I should say. 2-0 North. And here comes Lichtenberg. Pitch in for a strike.
Oh boy, I haven't studied it that hard yet. My bad, buddy.
This one hit on the ground to Holzman. He'll go to first base. They pulled Wallace off the bag, but they made the play for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Huskies hit for 2 in the top of the 2nd inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd, 2-0 North. We're back with more.
Local people watching local people. 18 WJTS TV has been your reliable source for local news, weather, sports, and events for 30 years. Since 1993, WJTS has been serving DuBois County and all surrounding counties with free televised programming, daily newscasts, local sports games, WJTS Inform, and more. We are 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.
Back to the ballpark as we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Cats down 2-0, and right away Minton hits A.J. Holzman in the back, so the Cats have a chance here to move him around. Kai Coons will stand in. And he hit him, too. 2 straight dotting of Wildcat hitters. It's a good way to get yourself back into a game. And Wallace will bat here. Minton throws this one on the outside corner for a strike. North leads 2-0, but Jasper has their first 2 men on here in the bottom of the second inning. Wallace had 3 hits the other night, including a homer and double. The 0-1 from Minton curveball hit foul out of play. Atkins on deck. North wants a ball hit at somebody right now. The worst way after Minton. Let's put a couple of guys on. Play behind the runner at first, the 0-2 to Wallace. Curveball pop back deep into left. Going back on it is Renfro. He'll make the catch. And for the first out of the inning, Wallace hit pretty well. But right at Renfro. 1 away for Atkins. First and second. Atkins bunts, third base side, and the Huskies let it go. Ball trickled off that grass and into foul territory in the dirt. Away and 1. 1 away. Cats threatening here, though, in the second. Pitch blocked by Wilkie behind the plate. One offering. First time called. One pitch. Pitch outside. Atkins stares at it. Minton likewise back in. Minton comes the set. Checks the runner and cuts it loose. Good pitch outside corner. Two. This one hit into center field, going over his Decker. He'll grab it for the second out of the inning. So now 2 straight outs after the Cats had their first 2 guys reach on hit by pitches. 9-hole hitter Jack Levin will stand in. Levin, good on the mound the other night. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts in that win. Noblet ended up getting the win, but Jeremy Jones going to go out and talk it over here with his infield here with 2 outs. Look like they're messing around with the catcher's device. And some strategic maneuvering as well for his defense. Play behind the runner at first, left-handed hitter Levin. Chops it up the middle, off the glove of Minton. He picks it up and throws on. Cats cannot take advantage of the first 2 men reaching. Here in the second, we have played through 2. Huskies 2, Cats nothing. We're back with more after this. Back to Rookser. Play goes to the top of the third. Gabe Wilkie will lead off for the Huskies here. North leading 2-0. Wilkie, Watson, and Hebner. North scored 2 in the top of the second. Pitch dives low. 5 hits for Evansville North. They got 4 of them last inning. RBI double by Decker back into left. The 1-0. Good pitch by Trevino. Dropped a hammer on him, and it's 1-1. Just want to keep the big innings to a minimum and hopeful that your offense gets something going. The 1-1. And that dives low. 2-1. Again, that 4A sectional at Bossy Field. Again, just 5 teams. The 2-1 misses. Harrison and Central, I mean, those are 2 good teams. North and Castle square off. Wrights, who's struggling but end up beating Jasper, will play the winner of Harrison and Central. It's all dependent on who's on the mound for several of these teams. This one ripped back into left, twisting foul off the bullpen mound down there as it rattles around. So 3-1 to the 3-hole hitter Wilkie. Hit off the end of the bat foul. Huskies bat here. The next pitch to Wilkie. Sky down the right field line, twisting away from Levin, and it's into the other bullpen. Wilkie singled into center, and the ball got beyond Giesler, and he went up to second base back in the first. The 3-2 outside, walked the leadoff man here. First walk for Trevino. And they'll courtesy run for the catcher this time. Junker once again. 0-1. Hit on the ground sharply at Brosmer. He goes to Noblet for 1. Relay back to first base, cannot be dug out. That ball was hit like a rocket right at Brosmer, who turned it around to Noblet, but the throw was low, and they didn't get the twin killing. They did erase the runner at second for the first out of the inning. No error, you can't assume a double play, but that time you might have been able to assume a double play because that ball was hit so hard and Brosmer just flagged it down. Hebner gets in. He popped to Noblet at second earlier. Base runner for North with one out. Wallace holds against him. Pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1, North 2, Jasper 1 here on the top of the third. Beautiful night for baseball at Alvin C. Rookser Field. Cats back out here tomorrow against the Mustangs of Edgewood. In a 5:30 first pitch, then Dwenger and Bar Eve to square off in the second game. Bar Eve having another good year after a runner-up state final appearance last year. Ball fouled away. Back into the glove of Atkins. Hebner quickly down 0-2. Outside. Got him. Struck him out with a nice breaking pitch. Torino's second punch out. Lytle will hit. He singled and scored earlier. Curveball pumped in for a strike. 0-1. Curveball strike. One. Again, barely misses on the outside half. 2 away, runner at first. North, they have a lot of chance. Throw back over. Two and one. Shot toward right field, but foul. Carroll on deck for North. Two. Called third strike. Curveball from the starting pitcher of the Wildcats, Cole Trevino, just buzzed him. No runs for the Huskies. We'll head to the bottom of the third. North does lead 2-0. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
McDonald's is committed to being the best first job in America with flexible schedules, professional training, customer service, and leadership opportunities, along with competitive wages and paid vacations. You could earn up to $3,000 in educational benefits while learning work skills that will help you in any career field. Further your education with Indiana Tech by getting 20% off their tuition rate. Team members receive free meals on the clock and a 30% discount while off duty. McDonald's is committed to helping you succeed. Explore McDonald's job opportunities at manmcdonalds.com.
Back at the ballpark as we head to the bottom of the third. Bryce Minton in the North. Huskies leading 2-0. Braden Giesler gets in. He walked earlier. Minton has hit two and walked one. Giesler was one of those guys that got on base. He was walked earlier. Cats have not had a hit. 1-1. Left that one way out. 2-1 to the Wildcats center fielder, Braden Giesler. Popped up, right field, going toward the gap. That's going to be trouble. It's up against the wall. Giesler's going to have a triple. Not even close. That ball was hit so high. Giesler digging right out of the box for a Stand-up triple. First hit of the game. That thing was skied out there, and Baggett was kind of playing him to pull toward the line. That's one of those deals where ball was hit so high and so hard, Baggett had no chance. Here comes Andrew Noblet. Cats have a bunch of opportunities to deliver a run here with nobody out. North in on the corners. Pitch misses inside. Noblet takes this one upstairs. 2-0 now. The Wildcats' second baseman. Giesler at third. The 2-0. 3-0. Noblet takes a get-me-over fastball right down the middle. 3-1, 2-0 North here in the bottom of the third. Cats, though, once again with a base runner. They've left 3 through the first 2 innings. Noblet takes this one inside, ball 4, runners on the corners. Mitten has walked 2 and hit 2. Here comes Braxton Brosmer. Pitching coach once again for North. Going to go out and talk it over. Jesse Simmons. Mound conference. Jasper at first and third. Cat bullpen up and running right now as well. Wallace starts to loosen. North's bullpen going as well. First and third, nobody out for the Cats. Brosmer waits, Mitten throws it. Misses low. Runner takes off. This one back to the screen. And they are not going to get Giesler, who comes in to score, and North forgets about the other runner, and Noblet goes all the way to third. On the wild pitch, Giesler scored, and the Noblet, who was going down to second, North paid no attention to him, and he scurried into third. It's a 2-1 ball game. Still nobody out. Fastball misses inside, 3-0. Pitch to Brosmer. Takes a fastball for a strike. So Minton with nobody out here. Cats have cut into that lead. It's 2-1. Runner at third. Ball 4. Brosmer walks as well, so a triple and now back-to-back free passes. Jeremy Jones out to the mound, and we'll have a new pitcher. 2-1, North on top. We're back with more right after this. Back of the ballpark, 2-1 North, but the Cats threatening with a runner at third and nobody out for Cole Trevino, the new pitcher, Colin Wolf. First and third, Trevino takes it for a strike. Mitten goes out to play left. He went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, and 2 hit batsmen. 0-1. Another breaking ball misses inside. One. This one fouled away. The 1-2 runner takes off. Stolen base for Brosmer. Catcher bobbled it. And it's a strikeout as well on Trevino. 1 down. Strikeout number 1 for Wolf. A.J. Holzman, he was hit by a pitch earlier. Second and third. Curveball strike. Chopped on the ground to third. They're going to come home. Now we've got Noblet and another runner, Brosmer, in a rundown. And he is tagged out. And the runner, Holzman, goes up to second base on the fielder's choice. Ball chopped right at third, and they came home. So Brosmer is at third. Holzman at second for Kai Coons. Coons swings at a breaking ball. Oh, and 1 Cats. Trail 2-1. Coons loops it into shallow right, but Carroll goes out to snag it for the third out of the inning. Could have been worse for North. They gave up 1 through 3. 2-1 North. We'll have more after this.
Maringer's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is committed to adding value to its customers and community by providing quality service for all mechanical applications. Maringer's has been around for many years, and while adapting to the changing times, one thing has not changed: the quality of customer service and care you receive. When you need repair work done, you want it done right. You want Maringer's. Maringer's is happy to help with residential and commercial plumbing, HVAC, metal fabrication, and fire protection needs. 812-482-4425.
Back at the ballpark as Carroll leads things off for the Huskies here in the top of the fourth. Trevino throws it. This one slash foul, first base side. Carroll singled his last time up to right field, hit behind a runner. Two-1 North. Jasper got one back, but they could have had a lot more, but failed to do so. Carroll takes a fastball low. Top of the fourth inning. North with 2 in the second, Jasper with 1 in the third. Trevino brings it home. Curveball hangs high. 2-1 to the North, sophomore second baseman, Brooks Carroll. Trevino. The 2-1, fastball high, 3-1. The 3-1 offering to Carroll, again fouled away, 3-2. Nobody on, nobody out here in the fourth. Carroll leading things off here in the fourth inning. He awaits the payoff pitch from Trevino. Here it is. This one lined into right field for Carroll's second hit of the game. He's gone the other way twice for the Huskies, and they have their leadoff man on. Sixth hit of the game for North. Minton will stand in. Throw over, Carroll back. Bunning right back to the mound. Trevino fields one play. That's the first base. Sacrifice successful. One away. Carroll now at second. Oh, and 1 the count to Baggett, left-handed hitter, runner at second. This one looped into shallow right at Levin. He makes the play, 2 gone. So Brian Kirchhoff going to go talk it over with Decker at the plate here. A 2-1 game, runner at second with 2 away. So Decker ready, runner at second after the mound visit. Trevino brings it home inside to have first base open. One-0. Backs him up. 2-0 to Decker, the Indiana commit. Brooks Carroll out at second base for the Huskies. Now they'll put him on. See if he would bite early on some bad pitches. He did not. Sets up the double play, or the force out, I should say, with 2 outs. Second walk for Trevino. Here comes Lichtenberg with runners at first and second for the Huskies. Trevino brings the first pitch home. It bounces into the dirt. Runners will move up to second and third. Now 2 men in scoring position. So Lichtenberg, 2 guys out there. Be a big 2-out hit, obviously. This one hit up the middle. Brosmer gloves it out near the bag. Comes over the top, and the inning is over. North threatens, but they do not score. We'll head to the home fourth. Huskies 2, Jasper 1. We're back with more after this. Back to the ballpark. Will Wallace leads things off here in the home fourth. against Wolf on for his second inning of work. Came in with nobody out last inning in relief of Minton. Cats got 1 run last inning. 1-0 to Wallace, 2-1 North here. Pitch on the way. Curveball inside. Fastball misses. Three-0. Strike. Three-one. Popped up in the infield. Second baseman Carroll goes out at the cut of the grass, a little behind it. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Or first out of the inning, my mistake. Here comes Tyler Atkins. Atkins flew out to Decker in center earlier. 2-1 North, bottom of the fourth. Curveball low. Clouds starting to take over here at Rookser Field. May have some overnight rain, early morning rain. On Friday, the 1-0 Jasper and Edgewood schedule. This one hit a one-hopper to short. Hebner up with it, throws it low, dug out by Lytle. 2 outs. Ball hit sharply by Atkins. Cats and Edgewood 5:30 tomorrow night. So Levin will bat here. Levin with a 1-1 count. Wolf throws it, popped up, center field. Decker drifts back into the left center field gap and runs it down for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cats in the fourth. We head to inning number 5. 2-1 North. We'll have more after this.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a Good Time Gold Saturday morning. Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Back to Rookser Field. We head to the fifth. 2-1 North. Again, a log jam at the top of the SIAC. 4 teams at 4-2, including the Huskies and the Cats. This will go a long way into perhaps winning that league title. This pitch out of the zone. Wilkie, 1 for 1. He has singled and walked so far in this one. Two-0. 3-0. Again, you want to keep North right here if you're Trevino. Cat bullpen was up earlier. Wallace was throwing. Huskies have out-hit the Cats 6-1. Trevino throws it, misses. 4 straight balls to begin the inning. 3 walks and another courtesy runner. Can run for your pitcher and catcher, and once again, Yonker goes to run. So Brian Kirchhoff once again ambling out to the mound to talk it over with Trevino, and that's going to be the end of. Nope, or Wallace is going. Yeah, he's going to bring in another glove. So those two are going to straight switch. New Wildcat pitcher forthcoming, 2-1 North here in the fifth. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more after this. Back at the ballpark, new pitcher on the hill, Will Wallace will switch with Cole Trevino from first to the mound. Will Wallace's fourth appearance, just 4 2/3 innings of work. Wallace last pitched at Bossy back on the 18th. Runner at first, nobody out here in the fifth for North. Watson at the plate, and Wallace pumps it in there for a strike. So Trevino went 4, 6 hits, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. Runner at first, Yonker, the courtesy runner. Trevino holds against him. The 0-1 pitch, and that is pretty good, but missed. One, fouled away. One, two. Outside. This one hit on the ground to Brosmer, over to Noblet for 1. Relay back to first base. 2 for the price of 1. That's a double play. Right at Brosmer, and he turned it into 2. For Hebner now. 2-1 Huskies here, so Wallace induces the ground ball. Hebner 0 for 2 in the game. Wallace, first pitch to him. Throws it in the ground. It's 1-0. Huskies again out hit the Cats 6-1 here. Lead on the board 2-1 as we play in the fifth. Wallace brings the next pitch plateward. Popped up, back into center. Giesler runs it down, camps underneath it, and makes the play for the third out of the inning. So Wallace comes in and shuts it down. With the double play, he faces the minimum. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth, 2-1 North. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
Phyllis and her staff at the original Westside Dairy Queen in Jasper would like to wish the Jasper Wildcats good luck this baseball season. It's starting to heat up out there, so make a trip to the original Westside Dairy Queen at the Y in Jasper. For a delicious cool down, nothing beats a trip with the family to the Westside Dairy Queen for your favorite DQ treats. Blizzards, cherry-dipped cones, delicious ice cream cakes, and the list goes on and on. Treat yourself, your staff at work, or, of course, your family. So cool down with a trip to the Westside Dairy Queen at the Y in Jasper.
Back to the ballpark as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Braden Giesler leads things off for the Cats against Wolf. North leads 2-1 here as we head to the home fifth. Giesler, Noblet, and Braxton Brosmer. Wolf, the second pitcher of the game for North. This one back into the screen, about nailed one of those cameras hanging from the net. I think it did hit it. And the proud owner is going to check it out. 2-1. Three and 1 now to Giesler. He walked earlier, then tripled deep into right field. The 3-1 from Wolf. Ball 4, and once again the Cats have their leadoff man on here. Fourth walk for Husky pitching, first for Colin Wolf. Here comes Andrew Noblet. He'll be probably asked to sacrifice the runner up to second base. Throw over, back in time, the base runner. Noblet bunts, third base side. Lichtenberg throws, got him. Sacrifice successful. Up to second base goes Giesler now. Brosmer and Trevino have a chance to drive in some runs, or at least one. Runner takes off towards third. Here's the throw, and they did not get him. They say who got underneath the tag, and Jeremy Jones going to take umbrage with the base umpire. Boy, it looked like he had him, but I know the throw beat him there. Now Jeremy Jones is saying the ball might hit Brosmer's bat. No, when the throw went to third. Now the two umpires are going to go talk. I don't know. I didn't hear a ping or a click, but Giesler just took off toward third. Wilkie made a pretty decent throw. Was beating the runner, but anytime you have to reach, that gives the umpire an opportunity to say he got underneath the tag. So Brosmer, with the tying run at third with one out, stands in. One and one, north infield in. Brosmer waits. Snap throw down to third. Giesler back with the dive. So 2-1 here. Wolf out of the full wide. Pitch to Brosmer. Curveball in for a strike, 2-2. Brosmer loops this one into right field. Going back is Baggett. That'll be enough to chase home Giesler, and it's 2-2. Sacrifice fly, and once again a walk comes back to score. 2 away. Brosmer gets the RBI fly out. Comes Cole Trevino. Base is clean. Pitch misses. Oh, 2. Way outside. Two our score. The 1-2 now. Got him. Struck him out, but not before the Wildcats tied up here in the home fifth. North 2, Jasper 2. We'll take a break, and we'll have more after this. Back to Rooksor Field. We had at the top of the 6-2-2 Cats in Evansville North. Lytle leads things off against Will Wallace, who did a nice job since coming on last inning. After a leadoff walk, He got a 6-4-3 double play and a fly out. Lila 1 for 2 both times against Trevino. This one inside 1-1. Here we're in the 6th, getting late here at Ralph C. Rookser Field. 1-1 offering. This one chopped on the ground to Holzman. Bell tie throws on, one away. Comes Brooks Carroll. He's 2 for 2. Couple of singles. The right field, his 2 previous plate appearances. Wallace throws it. Strike at the knees to the north second baseman. 0-1. Wallace in agreement with Atkins and cuts it loose. Carroll fouls it off. He's down 0-2. Bounces into the dirt. Carroll slams it into center field. He's 3 for 3 for the Huskies, who now have 7 hits on the game. First hit given up by Wallace. Carroll takes off. Atkins throw down to second base. It's a good one, and he got it. He was out from here to there. He didn't even bother sliding, and he gets cut down. I don't know if they had a hit and run on or something, but it's probably why Carroll didn't get down, but he got pitch high. 0-2, though, to Minton. This one into center field. Giesler comes in, takes it out of the air for the 3rd out of the inning. So a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th, 2-2 North and Jasper. We're back with more after this.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at DuBois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning in a 2-2 game. A.J. Holzman leads things off here against Colin Wolf, the second North pitcher. Holzman hit by a pitch and bounced into a fielder's choice. First pitch hitting, shallow right center. Decker, the center fielder, calls off bag at the right fielder and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 gone here for Kai Coons. Nobble it up in the Wildcat bullpen. Cats would get a run. He would come in to try to shut the door in a 2-2 game. Again, 4-2, 4 teams in the league race. This one sails over the top of Coons. Jasper, North, Castle. Actually 5 teams. North, Mater Dei, Central, Castle, and Jasper tied atop the league standings. Fastball outside corner for a strike. Harrison at times is playing good baseball. They've knocked off those teams in that 4-2 mix. The 1-1 to Kai. Curveball, hit foul. First base side. Will Wallace waits on deck. 2-2 bottom of the 6th. Cats and the North High Huskies here. The 1-2 curveball, right center field. Baggett into the gap, and Decker calls him off once again. The captain of the outfield is the center fielder. 2 up, 2 gone for Wallace. This one fouled away. The 0-1 inside. One delivery. Curveball in for a strike there. 2-2. Wallace swings and misses at this one for the third out of the inning. Cats go quietly. Here in the bottom of the sixth, we'll head to the seventh. North 2, Jasper 2. More Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS Sports. We head to the top of the seventh. North, A.J. Baggett to lead things off. Cole Decker and Drew Lichtenberg. The hitters for North here. 2-2 our score. Huskies again out hit the Cats 7-1 here. Baggett 1 for 2. First time facing Wallace though. After Trevino went the first 4, giving up 6 hits. Wallace the 1-0. Backs him off the plate with a fastball 2-0. Don't want to give up a free pass here in the seventh. Game on the line, a 2-2 game. Wallace delivers the 2-0. Fastball outside corner misses. Holzman in on the grass at third. No wind right now. Clouds have overtaken the sun here at the ballpark. The 3-0. Inside corner. He wanted to go to first base. Decker on deck. You're facing some good players here for North in the visitor seventh. The 3-1 pitch on the way. That one is ball 4. He waited that time. So the first walk given up by Wallace. Noblet was up earlier. They were hoping to have him come in with a lead. And here comes Decker. Doubled and also walked and bounced back to the mound. Decker, left-handed hitter. Holzman again comes in on the grass at third. They hold against the runner. Decker squares the bunt. Pulls the bat back. Probably, or maybe a slash situation. If that, I hope AJ has his dental paid up. 1-0. Now Holzman backs up just a bit. Runner at first takes his lead. Decker has that hole on the right side. This one right at Noblet. They're going to have a double play. The base runner did not freeze. That was a tough one. Noblet caught it out of the air. Sometimes you play it on a hop and get the traditional double play, but that one was too easy for the Wildcats. And Lichtenberg will stand in. Base is now clean, so you go with the leadoff walk now into a double play. And nobody on for Lichtenberg. The 0-1. New life for Wallace, and he pumps that one in for a strike. Due up for the Cats in the home seventh, Atkins, Levin, and Giesler. (0-2) out of the zone. The 1-2 from Wallace to Lichtenberg. Foul back into the screen. One and two, Wallace looks in. Cuts it loose. Ball hit on the ground and Noblet. He vacuums it up, throws on to end the inning with the double play. Wallace faces the minimum. Cats will come to the plate to try to win it in the 7th. 2-2 our score. Jasper and North, we're back after this.
At Jubilar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, we pride ourselves on being open and honest with our customers. We have clear and straightforward pricing with no hidden dealer fees or tricks. When you buy from us, you can trust that you're getting a great deal. Our team is friendly and knowledgeable and will make sure that you get the perfect vehicle for you. Come see for yourself why so many people in the tri-state shop at Jubilar's. Jubilar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Tyler Atkins will lead things off 2-2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Cats played 9 the other night against Castle. We knew it would be a similar type of game like that one, and it certainly is played out this way. Atkins takes a breaking ball in for a strike from Wolf on for inning number 5. Actually came in the 3rd, but nobody was out in relief of Bryce Minton. The 0-1. Another hard breaking ball for a strike to Atkins. He's down the count 0-2. Usually they feed those bottom half of the hitters fastballs, but he's going right to the breaking ball. The 0-2 threw another one, and that missed. One and 2. Next pitch. Pitch high. Two-two delivery. Foul back off the screen. 2-2. Atkins, Levin, and back to the top in Geisler. They'd love to have some guys on for Geisler here. The 2-2 curveball. Atkins skies it to second. Brooks Carroll will wait for it to come down and make the grab. One going here. Cats had not had an extra inning game heading into that game with Castle, and they played 9. Levin stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the game tonight. Third baseman Lichtenberg comes in on the edge of the grass. A little bit further in, I should say. Here's a pitch to Levin. He slugs it on the ground. Carroll ranges over towards his left and nearly threw it away. Slung it over to Lydell, and he catches it for the second out of the inning. Back to the top in Geisler. He does have 1 home run on the season. A .360 hitter with 1 home run and 21 knocked in. Play him deep in the outfield and straight away. Don't play him to pull. Pitch in for a high strike to Geisler. We go to the 8th. It'll be Wilkie, Watson, and Hebner. 3, 4, and 5 for the Huskies. Geisler bailed on that one and swung at it, and it's 0-2. So the pitchers of record are the relievers here in this 2-2 game. The 0-2 pitch to Geisler. This one hit on the ground to short. Circling as Hebner throws on, pulled him off the bag, and he made the swipe tag. And you might want to review that one. Derek Obert's going to go talk it over. The throw pulled him off the bag up the home plate side of first base, and they say he touched him on the leg. So we'll head to the top of the 8th, 2-2 North and Jasper. We're back with more after this. We head to the top half of the 8th inning. Wallace in for inning number 4. Came in the 5th with nobody out. Wilkie leads things off for North. The Huskies have out-hit the Cats 7-1 in this one. Wilkie, he has a single and 2 walks. Atkins goes out to talk it over with Wallace. Again, Hobbick out and left. Geisler in center, Levin in right, Holzman, Brosmer, Noblet, and Trevino. The infield behind the plate, Atkins. The 1-0 pitch. This one hammered down the third baseline. That'll rattle around in the North bullpen, and Wilkie, the catcher, glides into second base with a stand-up double in the go-ahead run. is at second base with nobody out. And no courtesy run once again. Yonker goes out the second. North has an opportunity right here. And Noblet was up in the Wildcat bullpen a little bit earlier if they need to make a change, but Cats got not only this game, but one on Friday and two more on Saturday. Here comes Watson in a 2-2 game. He's bunting, try to move him up to third. First pitch poured in for a strike. North will try to play fundamental baseball. Whether they execute, who knows? Hulsman's got to stay back with the runner at second base. Could get in behind him. Wallace wheels back. Doesn't throw. 0-1 to Watson. Hebner on deck, the shortstop. Courtesy runner takes his lead. They bunt. Half-hearted attempt up the first base line. Now it's 0-2. Watson in the cleanup spot. Probably not asked to sacrifice too many times, but you never know throughout a season. So he's going to have to guard here, 0-2. Tied at 2 here in the top of the 8th. Cats will have Noblet, Brosmer, and Trevino, 2, 3, and 4 in the bottom half of this inning regardless. This one sails high, 1-2. So glad you could join us tonight. Extra inning baseball from Alvin C. Rookser Field. After you get everything you needed done on a Thursday night, settle in here for extra inning baseball. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. Huskies with a runner at second and nobody out. Wallace straightens up on the Rookser Field mound and pours the 2-2. Curveball misses. Now we've got a 3-2 count. Husky bench on the third base side, chattering and trying to cheer on Watson, the DH. 3-2, runner at second, nobody out. Wallace brings it home. Ball hit up the middle. Brosmer gloves, looks towards third, throws on to first. They get that man to third with one out. Brosmer took a look, but ball was at him, the base runner, so he was going to move up. Wasn't sharply hit. So Hebner will stand in. He's 0 for 3. Cat infield in here in a 2-2 game. Wallace trying to induce another one of those atom balls like the last hitter. Curveball, strike. Jeremy Jones thought that one was upstairs. 0-1 the count here. North with the go-ahead run at third here. In a 2-2 game, top of the 8th inning from Alvin C. Rookser Field. Oh, 1 outside. 1-1. Yonker, the runner at third. The 1-1 pitch. They're going to suicide, and they got him. And Atkins just decked the runner. And it wasn't malicious. He just tagged him up high. And the runner down. And they did not execute the suicide squeeze. 2 away. So now Jeremy Jones, I don't know, does the guy have to slide, or is it the catcher's deal not to tag him hard or not to tag him where he tagged him? I don't know what the argument is here. Nevertheless, they did not execute the suicide squeeze. Suicide squeeze with the 5-hole hitter. So the bases are clean here. So 2 gone. So 1-2 here to Hebner. Wallace, chance to get out of this one here. Curveball misses outside. That after the leadoff double by Wilkie. Went to third on the ground out. Then they tried to suicide squeeze with the 5-hole hitter Hebner. Bunted right through it. The 2-2. This one corked foul into the north bullpen. Ball was tailing in on his hands, and he dropped the bat head on it and fended it off while hitting a screamer into the bullpen. Wallace, the 2-2. Missed, 3-2. The 3-2 from Wallace to Hebner. Popped up, back into left, going back on it is Hobbick, and he will have it bounce up against the wall. Hebner takes the big turn. He's chugging for 3, and he dives in. So a guy that just hit one off the fence was trying to squeeze in the go-ahead run, and he triples to the base of the wall in left field. Now Jeremy Jones is after the third base umpire for some reason. So he came into contact with Holzman, I guess, the base runner did, and they're probably not happy with the Atkins tag. So here comes Lytle in a 2-2 game with 2 outs and a base runner at third. This will be the only meeting between Jasper and North. Here's the pitch. Missed, 1-0. They played in the same sectional, just like Castle for a few years when the Cats were in 4A. Now Brian Kirchhoff going to go talk it over with Wallace. He's found that 1-0 the count. 2 good teams here, 2 well-schooled teams. And we're going to have a new Wildcat pitcher. Looks like Andrew Noblet's going to come in here to face Lytle. We'll take a break. We'll step aside 2-2 here in the 8th. Back with more after this.
This is Tony Ubelar, Toyota in Jasper. Toyota announces a new certified used vehicle program. Now vehicles up to 10 years old with 125,000 miles are silver certified. Cars up to 6 years old with 85,000 miles are gold certified. That means more great certified Toyotas for you to choose from. All with additional factory warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and a stringent multi-point quality inspection, like usual. Ask about a gold or silver certified used Toyota from Ubelar Toyota in Jasper today.
Back to Rookser Field, Andrew Noblet on with a North runner at third with 2 outs. And Lytle at the plate. This game has seen a little bit of everything. A highly contested 2-2 game. Lytle with the go-ahead run at third. Noblet brings it home. Strike outside corner, and it's 1-1. Lytle 1 for 3. One pitch. This one popped up, right field. Hobbick goes out. Giesler will come in front of the right fielder, Levin, and make the play. We'll head to the home 8th. 2-2 North and Jasper. We're back with more after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Wolf on now for inning number 6. Noblet a couple of sacrifice bunts here in a 2-2 game. North 9 hits, Jasper just 1. Curveball in for a strike. 0-1. Noblet, Brosmer, and Trevino. One and one the count. Huskies play him straight away in the outfield. Curveball and a hammer in for a strike. Noblet down on the count, 1-2 for the second consecutive night in conference play. The Wildcats playing extra inning baseball. The 1-2. Noblet chops it on the ground to third. It's a fair ball. They peg to first base. Got him in time. Very close play. Lichtenberg's made a couple of nice plays near the third base bag. That time they cut down Noblet by an eyelash. Braxton Brosmer will bat. He drove in a run for the Cats with a sacrifice fly back in the 5th when the Cats tied the game. He hits it sharply into left field for a base hit, a one-out base runner. First hit actually given up by Wolf. So one away for Trevino here in the bottom of the 8th. Trevino has not had a good night. Hits this one on the ground to Lichtenberg for 1. Relay back to first base. That's a double play. Took Lichtenberg around the horn. 5-4-3. We have played through 8. 2-2. Cats and North. Back with more after this. Back to the ballpark. We had inning number 9. Andrew Noblet, who pitched a third of the inning, induced that fly ball with 2 outs. Back in the 8th, we'll see Brooks Carroll. He is a perfect 3 for 3 so far tonight, all against either Trevino or Wallace. Curveball outside. 7, 8, and 9, Carroll, Minton, and Baggett here. Both teams have had their opportunities. The 1-0 rifle back into the screen. It's 1-1. Huskies and Cats, they played some good regular season games as well. Since they were on the schedule with the Cats joining the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. This one outside, 2-1. He played a little bit here and there on some makeup games, had open dates and needed games and whatnot. North always came here. The 2-1, low 3-1. Don't want to do something with the leadoff man. You can't live dangerously like that too many innings. Noblet works out of the wide, the 3-1 to Carroll. Ball 4, and there is your said leadoff man on here in the top of the 9th. See if Minton will bunt. He sacrificed earlier. Minton bunts, pulls the bat back, takes it for a ball, 1-0. Huskies bat here in the top of the 9th inning. 2-2 our score. North got 2 in the second inning. Cats with 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. To draw even, very similar to the Castle game on Tuesday night. The 1-0 pitch on the way, but first to throw over. Back is Carroll. Plateward bunting, and again, he didn't look like he wanted to bunt either. 1-1. Jeremy's saying just get the ball in the grass. It was a really good tournament-type atmosphere, type of game. Both these teams just trying to execute. Sets you up well if you learn. Leonard takes off this ball. Hit on the ground pass. Hulsman into left field on a little hit and run. And it's first and second North with nobody out. So Noblet gives up the base hit. Now Baggett, the right fielder. Here's where you're asking a bottom of the order guy that should be able to bunt, get one down here. Left-handed hitter to boot. Atkins goes out to talk to Noblet here. Might want to bring the infielders in, too, to see what you're doing coverage-wise. Baggett 1-for-2 with a walk, singled back in the second. Huskies with 10 hits on the game. Carroll at second, Minton at first. He's going to square to bunt right away. Noblet looks at the runner. North's going to try to make it get down in the grass before you take off. Carroll at second. They jockey in behind him, try to keep him a little closer. They wheel back. No throw from the Jasper right-hander. 2-2, top of the ninth inning. North with their first two men on. Huskies try to bunt the guys to second and third. High pitch, snap throw down to second base, and he gets back. Minton, again, looked horrible at that bunt attempt. That's one thing. You play 1,000 games in the summer, but not too often you're asked to lay one down. At some obscure, now I think they're going to pull Minton down to try to get a better bunter in there. So Decker's going to be on deck no matter what happens here. Try to find a guy that just lay down a bunt. And that's in defense of a guy just coming off the bench. That might not be the easiest thing to do. So coming in to hit Aiden Vaught, a catcher, junior. He inherits an 0-1 count, so he'll just have one strike to get it down. Hulsman has to stay back at third with Carroll with good speed, so he doesn't run in behind him. 0-1. Noblet tries to elevate something here, I would assume. Pulls the bat back, high pitch, snap throw down to first base, runner back. Noblet would love the Huskies to pop a bunt up here. Carroll at second, Minton at first. 1-1 the count to the pinch hitter. Throw in behind the runner at second once again. Vaught, the pinch hitter, asked to sacrifice here. Nobody out. Huskies at first and second. Squares the bunt again. Bunts it perfectly. First base side. Noblet has one play. And that's some good execution by Vaught there now. Second and third. One away. And here comes Decker. Their best player, the IU commit. Originally committed to Cincinnati, but Indiana came on hard during the summer, and he flipped that commitment. And Terry Gilbert will put Decker on here with first base open and an opportunity for a force out. So Decker is walked, and now here comes Lichtenberg, who is grounded out 3 times and struck out looking. Here's where Andrew Noblet and the Wildcat defense would love a strikeout here. Two, top of the ninth. Huskies with one man out and the bases loaded, still at the plate. Holzman comes in on the grass. They tried to squeeze earlier, but I think that may be off the table. Noblet ready. And the pitch to Lichtenberg. Ball popped up behind the plate. Atkins over near the netting. It'll bounce into the stands. Coach Gover told Atkins to catch that. Keeping it loose here in the ninth. Cats have turned a double play. They've messed up a squeeze play. They turned a line drive into a double play. They'd love an Adam ball right here with the bases loaded. 0-1 here. Lichtenberg waits. He gets tied up with a fastball. It's 0-2. He's just trying to get something in the outfield. Good student section on hand for the Cats tonight. 0-2 Noblet with the bases loaded against the Huskies. The 0-2 pitch. Way outside, 1-2. Jasper here in a 2-2 game on defense. Huskies Lichtenberg with a 1-2 count. Noblet stares into Atkins. Straightens up on the Rookser Field mound and brings the 1-2 plateward. Ball punched into shallow right field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Levin charges. It's 3-2 Huskies as Lichtenberg deposits a 1-2 pitch into shallow right field. Goes the other way, and again, a walk to lead off the inning comes back to haunt the Wildcats. Eleventh hit of the game for North. Bases still loaded with 1 gone. 3-2 Huskies. Wilkie doubled his last time up after he tried to squeeze, and the runner got hung up at third, or actually got tagged out by Atkins at the plate. 0-1, Wilkie, big swing, comes up empty, 0-2. Noblet looking for a punch out here to keep the damage minimal. Gap in left center field for Wilkie. The 0-2 way outside, fastball 1-2. So the Huskies score here in the top of the ninth. One and two. The payoff pitch, or excuse me, the next pitch, 1-2. Wilkie slashes it foul. One and two and holding to Wilkie. Big spot right here for both teams. Cats have the double play possibility to shut the inning down here. Noblet will deal the 1-2. Ball once again fouled off first base side and down the hill. Atkins out to talk to his right-hander here. Extra inning baseball into the ninth for the second consecutive game. Again, Jasper with Edgewood out here tomorrow, then Dwinger Saturday at 11 and Bar Reeve at 5:45 in the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame tournament. Round robin tournament. Used to be a bigger deal with the use of the JV field, and this format probably suits just about everybody better. 1-2, Noblet straightens up. Brings the 1-2 home. Got him. Struck him out. 2 away. Big strikeout by Noblet against a very good hitter. Connor Watson gets in. He is grounded out 3 times and reached on a fielder's choice the other. 3-2 Huskies here in the top of the ninth. This one punched and caught by Habig. Nice play by Thomas Habig. Looked like it maybe dumped into center, but Habig caught it for the third alley inning. The Huskies going to run. Cats will try to answer. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. 3-2 North. We're back after this.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music.
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered. Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Back to Rookser. A.J. Holzman will lead things off here for the Cats here. Down a run, 3-2 as we head to the bottom half of the ninth inning. Holzman, Coons, and Wallace. Wolf on for inning number 7, left the first pitch high. Again, Minton went the first 2. Wolf came in the third with nobody out. Cats have been out hit 11-2. Holzman takes a breaking ball. It missed. 2-0. He wouldn't walk the leadoff man, would he? The 2-0. Fastball outside corner for a strike. 2-1. That was on the severe outside black. 2-1 to A.J. Digs in here. And this one hits him. Holzman gets plunked for the second time tonight. Once by Minton and now once by Wolf. Minton, in fact, hit back-to-back guys in the second. So Dr. Jared Brosmer going to go out and check on A.J. Holzman there. They run through a little baseline of things when somebody gets hit in the head. So Kai Coons will be brought down and Thomas Hobbig will hit here. So Hobbig here may be asked to move the guy up to second base. Holzman looks to be okay at first. So nobody out. Runner at first. Cats down 3-2. Trying to tie it up. Hobbig squares the bunt. Bunts it perfectly. Third baseman Lichtenberg will have to field it. Got him. So Hobbig right off the bench lays down a bunt. He was in the game defensively, but hitting for the first time. Gets the sacrifice done, and now Wallace and Atkins will have a couple of cracks here to try to tie this game, or perhaps win it. Wallace homered to right field in the Castle game. Took it the other way with no wind. Same type of situation here. Wolf in the stretch. Pitch misses high, 1-0. He leaves another one like those upstairs like that. He may end the game with a long ball. Holzman at second. One away. North trying to shut it down. Cats trying to rally. Outside corner strike one. 1-1 here. Base hit ties the game. A home run wins it. 1-1. Wolf comes to the belt. Checks the runner once. Curveball. High. 2-1. This is a highly charged tournament-like atmosphere game. 2-1. Wallace. Curveball. Strike 2. Wolf is dangerously living in that upper portion of the strike zone with that breaking pitch. He's got some, and the hitter has got some. The 2-2 Wolf again. This one popped up, first base side foul territory. First baseman makes the catch, 2 away. So here comes Atkins with a chance to deliver the tying run. Husky bullpen up and going right now as well. North trying to nail it down here in the ninth inning, I should say, for the second straight night, 9 innings of baseball. Pitch on the way, curveball, that is high. Wolf at this point just flipping it up there, breaking pitches galore. Holzman out at second. He reached on a hit by pitch, sacked to second by Hobbig. The 1-0 curveball dances in, strike one, 1-1. Husky fielders antsy right now. The 1-1 delivery. Curveball popped up again in the infield. The same play, pitcher off the mound, fields it, and this one's over. The North High Huskies pick up the victory. 3-2 in 9 innings out here at Alvin C. Rookser Field. Huskies, 3 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Jasper, 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error. Cats go to 4-3 in Southern Indiana Athletic Conference play. They're now 13-4 as well. Had a win streak snapped with this setback here to North. They'll play Edgewood tomorrow in Game 1 of the Hall of Fame Classic at 5:30. We'll have it for you later on at 10 right here on 18 WJTS. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Gutgsell saying good night from Alvin C. Rookser Field.